What's up, shipheads? This is the Sir Yacht Show. We are going to talk about the Week 14 NFL preview. We're going to talk about our hot takes. If we can make any trade happen, no matter how ridiculous, what would that trade be? We're going to end the podcast with the most handsome quarterback draft. You're going to want to stick around for that one. I'm joined in Cleveland by @BrickWallBlitz. I'm joined in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck that was.
I tried ignoring it. That was wild.
I'm sorry.
There a ghost?
I try to do something different every time I'm introduced.
I do a little
do that again.
I do a little salute thing too.
Yes, stop. What the fuck was that? We're joined in Sioux Falls by @Matasaurus Rex. Our top headlines for today. Baker Mayfield was released by the Panthers, and there is a chance the 49ers get him off waivers. I haven't seen Nick Bosa this upset since he was asked to go back to work on January 7th.
That had to have been such a bummer of a day. It's like that day after vacation.
It's literally the hangover.
It's like the night.
January 6th is the party.
It's like when you go to prom and then like you wake up the next day and you're like,
Oh, we had to go clean up now.
yeah, it's like I wish I could have that night back. Just one more time.
It's all downhill from here.
Just one more insurrection.
Just one more. Speaking of Baker Mayfield, after requesting his release from the Panthers, Baker Mayfield has announced that he will be selling his dog off the leash T-shirts to Africa.
I forgot about. It's been a long season. I forgot about those.
I feel so bad for.
He got what he wanted though.
I feel bad for African children, not Baker Mayfield. He's a millionaire. He'll be fine. I just feel bad because it's like you have the people that go over there and like, oh, look, we volunteered, and they didn't do anything. They just take them.
They just get their profile picture.
They just take the videos of them like, wow, these children are so sad. And it's like, wow, you should give them food maybe.
After a monster performance on Friday night, Lakers forward Anthony Davis has jumped into the MVP race. However, after the jump, he landed awkwardly and twisted his ankle and is expected to miss 8 to 12 games.
I fucking knew as soon as you said after he jumped, I lost it.
Johnny knew the joke before. It was like his Nostradamus moment. He was laughing before you even delivered the punchline.
That man is terrified of the floor.
Yeah, that was so funny, Joey.
The floor is lava. The Colts gave up 33 points in the fourth quarter and lost to the Cowboys 19-54. The point differential was bad for Jeff Saturday, better for the Cowboys, just right for Leonardo DiCaprio, and a little too old for Jeffrey Epstein.
Tom Brady led another game-winning drive on Monday against the Saints, making it a rare occurrence that a foundation of Saints were on their knees.
Father, forgive me for almost laughing at that joke.
I just did, so hell for me.
I'm going to confession tomorrow.
It's okay. I'll bring myself to
Wait,
hell.
let me see. Johnny, you okay? Ow!
He's burning.
His skin's on fire. Holy shit.
Nice.
Well, Johnny, I'm about to join you. Rapper Kanye West accused Chris Paul of hooking up with Kim Kardashian. If true, you have to imagine it was Booker with the assist.
I forgot about that. There's so much that's happened, I feel like. I forgot that even happened. The Buccaneers miraculously won against the Saints tonight, 17-16. I haven't seen New Orleans collapse this badly since...
Hello, this is God speaking. You have asked Joey to not make this joke about New Orleans. Otherwise, he is going to hell.
And that was 100% real.
Wait, what did he say? What? Did anybody hear that voice?
Is that Morgan Freeman?
Hello, this is God speaking. You have asked Joey to not make this joke about New Orleans. Otherwise, he is going to hell.
Okay, so I don't have a joke there, guys. I'm sorry. I had something written down, but...
Unbelievable, man.
I'm not gonna...
I didn't know God rode for the Saints like that.
I'm not going to write... I'm sorry, guys. I had a joke, but that was real.
It would be the first time someone willingly rode on some Saints.
Also, if God's going to talk shit about New Orleans jokes, hey, God, help New Orleans. Don't hit him with a hurricane, but different story.
Hey, guys, I just have something to say.
To hell.
One sec.
Hell.
You're adding more to Matt's
sorry.
in the editing process.
Gosh damn it. My bad.
Otherwise, he is going to hell.
Oh man.
Thanks God for making an appearance on the pod for the first time because we
That's
made
it.
9/11 jokes last week.
That's going to be a great addition to the thumbnail.
I think it's only appropriate that like after last week's episode we have God on as the fourth member of the podcast.
I think we
Would you
I think
guys
we are in much need of some holiness. on
God.
this podcast.
For this
Yeah,
podcast.
of some spiritual healing.
We can use
All right,
God. We can use God for clickbait too. That'll be huge.
The Manning brothers will. You're right.
I'm just signing the cross. We're just signing the
Drafting
cross.
hot NFL quarterbacks featuring God.
God's game is weak for picking. Is God a bad GM?
The defense fears God. Bro, how much of this is gonna be in like the final pod?
I
Probably
don't know.
all
We'll
of it,
see.
dude.
We'll see how I feel.
Probably. It's, God sucks as a GM. And it's just like. All right. Anyways, sorry, God. All right. That's why I throw the sign across. Just do your thing. Just do your thing.
The Manning brothers will coach both teams at this year's Pro Bowl games, making them the most famous brothers to team up since Earl Thomas and his brother.
I knew you were gonna say that. Holy shit.
God damn it.
Guys being dudes.
That is, yeah,
Guys being
more than.
Going to hell.
After some key upsets in the world of college football, Alabama head coach Nick Saban went on national TV to try and convince the committee to put Alabama in the playoffs. He made a compelling argument, which isn't surprising considering he's built a career on convincing concussed 18-year-olds to go back into a game and risk their mental health for his own glory.
that was also specific. Holy shit!
Nick Saban.
I woke up with a grudge today. Yes.
All right.
Nick Saban's.
Going to hell.
All right, I'm done with that.
What even is that?
I'm not, it's God, dude. What are you talking about?
Is that one of those things you get when you buy Twitter Blue?
Yeah, you get to talk to God.
Wait, but like, why are you controlling God? Isn't like that supposed to be the opposite? Like God controls you?
No, that was just a.
Not if you paid $9.99.
No, actually, if you pay that Twitter Blue fee, you actually get one-on-one chats with God and access to his cameo.
You get into God's Patreon.
God's Discord.
Don't. Okay, I thought you were gonna say something else that has to do with Patreon potentially. It begins with an O. It rhymes with man's.
This is God speaking. You have asked Joey to not make this joke about New Orleans. Otherwise, he is going to hell.
Every time I hear it.
Don't play it too much.
Why? Otherwise, I'm.
Going to hell.
It's just Morgan Freeman's voice.
Is it actually just like a soundboard?
Fakeyou.com.
No, dude, I got Twitter Blue, bitch.
Yeah, like what?
I got God's cameo. Dude, the Twitter Spaces with God and the Angels is unbelievable.
Just super loud. Hey, how's everyone going? We'll get started here. Let a few more people trickle in, but that is the most like Clubhouse Twitter Spaces, just letting people trickle in. You're just stalling, hoping someone's gonna join your room. Because
It's so dumb.
it's Instagram Lives too. You're just like waiting for someone cool to join.
It's so dumb.
It's like OnlyFans for people who aren't horny.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, Peter, can you turn on your microphone? We can't hear you. Peter, we can't hear you, Peter.
So-
turn on.
So how was everyone's weekend? Just dead silence for 30 seconds. Remember, just a reminder, the microphone button, you got to hit that if you're trying to unmute yourself.
Judas, you are a speaker for the. No, get Judas off.
Block Judas.
Damn it!
Judas,
Well, guys,
Judas joins
Judas,
the room, unmutes. Fuck you. Unmute, leaves the room.
Oh wow! Looks like Judas just offed himself.
Jesus Christ, literally. It's like Judas. You know how you can like do the emoji things in the spaces? Judas just leaves like a kiss emoji before he leaves.
Saint Peter when Saint Mary comes into Twitter Spaces. Oh, it's like the cock's crowing twice.
Jeez, what?
Hey, no, it's not. I deny it.
Oh my God! All right.
You were with her. No, I wasn't.
All right, let's talk about some other Saints. The Saints totally collapsed against the Buccaneers tonight. I was totally ready just to give the Buccaneers the division anyways, because if they would have lost, they still would have been in first place. So, like, what? It doesn't even matter. And I feel like they have clinched they have to have clinched the division at this point. I mean, not everybody's mathematically eliminated, but it's not looking good.
They're all the way at 6-6 now. I mean, that division's theirs for the taking.
Can I ask you a question, Johnny? Matt responded before you, and we're in the same room. You were like on a 3-second delay there.
What was that?
It's the
Anyways.
Twitter Spaces effect.
Oh my God. We should just throw away the entire NFC South, honestly.
That or what we do is we have an all NFC South team where we combine the best positions from like all teams, like every position, like each player from every position, and then just fill up the 53-man roster, and then the best coach, which is I don't know, no one.
I just feel like they're so
what,
bad.
It's the Bucks and Alvin Kamara.
That's what I think it would be. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey's on the 49ers now. I don't know if I would
Robbie
take anybody
Anderson's
on the
gone.
Falcons.
I mean, he was going to make it anyway. DJ Moore.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts, I guess, just based on pure potential.
Sure. Yeah, potential to get like 400 yards in like 17 games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
pretty
know.
wild.
The whole NFC South is the whole NFC. I was very ready yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna come on this podcast tomorrow and I'm gonna say like 49ers are winning the NFC. But now, who knows?
I feel, dude, honestly, I feel like you could plug virtually anybody into the 49ers quarterback position and the formula would still be the same. Because Brock Purdy threw like for 2 touchdowns, like 230 yards when he came in. He looked amazing. And the week before, he did a handoff the incorrect way.
Yeah,
I don't know if it necessarily, maybe, but I don't know if anything really changes. It sounds like they're not even going to get Baker Mayfield now. I know that's completely the opposite of what my headline was, but I had a Nick Bosa January 7th joke, so it's not going to make itself. You got to do it.
I mean, I will say like there's one quarterback that I don't think will. I don't think like one that would do well in that offense, and that's Baker Mayfield and Zach Wilson. Now I said one because they're not even a whole quarterback on their own.
All right, that was a stupid joke. Giannis had a pretty funny quote about what's going to happen on his birthday tomorrow, and here's what he said.
Nothing wants to put my kids to bed. You never know what can happen. You know? I get a little bit freaky.
Giannis is horny as fuck.
He's had a few horny quotes throughout his day. He's kind of big time horny.
I love that. I think it's big horny energy. I think it's fantastic.
I mean, what else are you gonna do in Milwaukee?
I was about to say, what else are you going to do in
Jeez.
Milwaukee?
I was just there. Milwaukee's a great time. I think
sure
it's
it is.
fantastic.
You have cheese.
I mean, I'm talking shit from Sioux Falls, so
I know. And we used to work in Fargo.
yeah. So L on all our parts.
And like, we live in Cleveland right now.
Fargo's amazing, man.
Booming
Fargo's
metropolis.
Fargo's not a real place. I will say that.
It's a movie from 1996.
It's like negative 20 there right now.
That's cold. But you know it's not cold. Hot take. Guys, what are your hot takes?
I don't know. You start first.
I still think Baker Mayfield can go to a Super Bowl with the team.
Ugh.
Matt's
Okay,
taking. Matt
all right,
just,
hang on.
Matt is throwing up right now.
Hang on.
For people that aren't on the YouTube. Yeah, okay, so I think he can go to a Super Bowl. I think if he gets his tickets early enough, he can get a pretty good seat as well.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I think he could punch his own ticket, though, honestly. I'm telling you, I think if he went to the 49ers, there'd be a chance. But I also think the 49ers have such a good roster that literally anybody can be plugged in. I think Brock Purdy could lead them to a Super Bowl this year. That might be a hot take as well. But anyways, I'm sorry for throwing up the vibes of the pod. Interested to hear what your guys' hot takes are. And God thinks I am going to hell. So
Okay, so I don't know like how hot of a take this is at this point, but I'll just say it. I don't think Russell Wilson has ever had a season as good as the one Geno Smith has had.
Wow.
Okay, so think of it. Russell Wilson is not obviously he has not had a single MVP vote. We have said this consistently. Though like my point is like he's never been like a consistently great quarterback. He's been great, but like he has like 4 or 5 games like a year where he's just completely off. Hence like the second half meme where he's like, oh yeah, he's a first half MVP QB, and then the second half of the season he just drops off completely. Geno, on the other hand, has been extremely consistent like the entire season. And look, I'm not saying like Russell Wilson has never been good or great. I just think like at the level what Geno Smith is doing, he's second in the league in passer rating. Like I think he's in the top 5 for touchdowns as well. And he's maybe the most accurate passer right now. Also leading the league in completion percentage and deep passing.
Okay, so Johnny, you put out a thread last night about Geno Smith, right?
Yeah, I did.
And who quote tweeted that thread?
Why that would be Geno Smith.
Johnny, this actually is the same color as the Seahawks. So this is what you're. That's what you're doing.
I'm sorry, man.
That's what you're doing.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't realize you were so upset over the Seahawks not trading for Baker.
Guys, you're such a Baker, bro. Oh, also Geno Smith.
Bro, you think Baker will make the Super Bowl with the 49ers? They will go 8-9.
They will not lose 5 games with him. That is such, dude. They won with Brock Purdy. He literally handed the ball off the wrong way the week before.
Bro, Baker will literally like throw the ball to a defender.
No. Incorrect.
You're a Baker bro.
No, I'm a realist. I'm the realist. Matt, do you have a hot take?
I was just Googling the nearest Cheesecake Factory to Levi Stadium, but sorry.
You fucked.
Fuck, I walked right into that one.
So, I have a hot take, and it might be the hottest out of all of them here.
Okay.
I don't think Justin Herbert is ever going to make the playoffs wearing a Chargers jersey.
Are you sure that's a hot take?
I don't know.
I think I agree with you.
The Chargers are just they're such a bad franchise. Like, I don't know what I would do to improve them. Their roster's great. Their coaching sucks. I'd maybe try and improve their coaching, but they just don't win games.
I would probably like put the conditioning staff on the Golden Gate Bridge, put them on bath salts, and have them jump off.
Why would you? That was wild. Why? What on earth was that?
I like the bath salts part. Just get them really scared first.
So you don't think?
It just gives you barely jump.
So you don't think Justin Herbert is going to be on the Chargers for long? Is what it sounds like.
No, that's the thing. I think they're going to hold on to him as long as possible, but maybe there's.
We don't think they're going to make the playoffs once, like one time.
I don't know, dude.
I mean,
why they don't win games?
Not with Brent Staley.
Yeah, they just don't win games. Like,
they're not going to hold on to Staley. I don't know. Do you think Baker could take him?
Shut the fuck.
Can we all agree?
Like what?
Can we all agree if Baker was a starter, they'd probably be
men
13-0 right now.
Men
agree on that?
13.
I mean,
Matt, that's a wild take.
I don't know. I just don't. I don't see anything out of the Chargers. Like,
these are some good hot takes, though.
We're still just. Waiting.
I will say this: I am not confident in the Chargers to like win another game. Like they could, but like they're also the Chargers. They could. You don't know what games they're going to win or lose.
Exactly. They lose all the games they should win. Like any game should be they're the worst layup team in the entire league. They can't hit their layups, but then they'll surprise you with like a 360 dunk every now and then. It's so frustrating.
They lost to the Raiders this weekend, and that the Raiders have won like 2 in a row or whatever. Congrats to them. That's wild. The Chargers should. I know they're battling injuries and stuff like that, but they're not this bad. I think. Could it be a hot take that Staley gets fired at some point?
I don't think
like this season, or do they think we hold on to him? That's because what they're doing, like a lot of people have them at like 15-2 or like the best team in the AFC West.
Yeah,
and they're not even going to make the playoffs.
What's crazy is Staley might still be the second best coach in that division.
Oh shit.
I mean, it's a huge gap
that
between 1
is-
and 2, but
that is
when you think
really
about it,
sad.
it's a sad division.
That's
Think
a really
about
nice
how
thing
hyped up
for
we
you to-
hyped that division at the start.
That's a
of
really
the year.
nice thing for you to say about Nathaniel Hackett. Like just putting him up that high. It was
Well,
pretty.
yeah. I mean, the man coached Aaron
That's the
Rodgers
top
to 2
four.
MVP seasons. You got to give him his props.
If you could make any trade happen, no matter how ridiculous, what would it be?
Oh man, do I have to go first? I'm so nervous. I guess I'll go.
Wow, you really were not queued up there. Yeah, that was tough. Okay, so I'm gonna go first. I have 2 options here. First one, I think would be really, really cool, and people talk about it a lot. All this like what if stuff. Patrick Mahomes to the Bears. The Bears are notorious for ruining any quarterback's career. They don't have great quarterbacks ever to play. Obviously, they passed on Mahomes to take Mitchell Trubisky. So I'm just kind of wondering, could Patrick Mahomes do what he's doing now with the Chiefs? Could he do that with the Bears? That's why I don't know. I feel like he could, and I would love to see that trade.
I think he can, like especially like at this stage of his career. Like they developed him enough to the point where he could actually carry a team.
Yeah, I have been
think
spending some time wondering like how much of it is still the Andy Reid factor, but I think it's at this point, which is how complete his game is. I think he could turn the Bears.
I mean, I think right now, I'm wondering like if they drafted him, how it would be. But I think right now, I think Mahomes could go anywhere and lead that team. Obviously, like I guess it's a question of if they would have drafted him, would he have the same tools and stuff now as he did?
I mean, whatever help he needs to like get away from Joe Burrow because he can't beat him at all.
Okay. Well, I don't know about that one. Actually, that's actually factual. Yeah, the Chiefs on the Chiefs on the Browns, Browns on the Bengals, Bengals on the Chiefs. It's like rock paper scissors in real life. My second one would be Travis Kelce to the Browns. Being from Cleveland, I think it would be cool. I think I would like to see him, and maybe see if he would have the same effect. Like if this is another Andy Reid thing, or if this is another Chiefs thing. I don't know.
I mean, he could also reunite with Kareem Hunt. I bet he'd get a good kick out of it.
It was a low blow, even for you.
Got me off
We
guard.
talking about Baker, low blow.
I'm about to walk off the podcast. All right, what's your trade? Are you ready now?
Yes, I am completely ready, and it's this guy is going back to a team where he was an absolute legend on. And guys, Carson Wentz to the Eagles, but he doesn't play or get activated. He just sits on the bench getting Jalen Hurts water. Plus, it's convenient for Eagles fans because they think he looks like a garbage can and they throw all their trash.
So dumb. That's such a dumb. So dumb.
I'm not finished yet. Yeah, I'm finished.
That was so bad, Matt. I'm not even gonna waste time breathing about it. Matt, what is yours?
So I've talked a bit on this podcast about how my least favorite player in all of sports is probably Draymond Green, right? Have I mentioned that?
Oh no, I didn't really know that. Actually,
I honestly, I thought it was Kyler Murray.
Yes,
No,
that's
favorite.
No, I like that better. I'm gonna do Kyler instead. So Draymond's got a good podcast, so let's let him keep working on that.
Right.
So I'm going to take Kyler Murray, and he needs a little more structure in his life, right? Like, I think we kind of agree he gets away with a little too much in Arizona. Like, he runs the show a bit too much.
Right. Okay.
So I'd like to trade Kyler Murray for Brittany Griner. Just straight up, no picks, nothing like that.
What?
Plus,
Wait, are you saying Kyler Murray to the gulag? Is that what you just said? Is that what you just said?
plus, Brittany Griner thrives in that air raid offense. You can't tell me otherwise. She's the exact opposite. She's taller than he is. She can see over the offensive line. She can get the ball to the receivers.
Yeah, but Kyle Murray can fit in a bunker. Oh, that would be a good trade.
I think it works out for both ways. My second trade, LeBron for Tom Brady. Let's really see who's the GOAT. Put LeBron on the Bucks and see who does better, or put Tom on the Lakers. Who does better?
I mean, it just makes sense. Matt Ryan was on the Lakers earlier this season.
Exactly.
What about Tyreek Hill for Leo Messi? Everybody's like, well, put like the U.S. players in like the World Cup, and it wouldn't even be fair. Tyreek Hill played soccer, and that dude is fast as fuck. I'd be interested to see if he could, because Ronaldo just signed a deal with Saudi Arabia. He's making like $250 $50 million a year or something like that. That'd be an interesting trade. Let's get some of the athletes over to play soccer.
I saw that SportsCenter tweet and I kind of thought it was dumb. It's like, imagine like LeBron and like Mike Trout if they were on the U.S. soccer team. Like LeBron, yes, but like they threw in some random like
Trout.
baseball, like Brooks Koepka.
Baseball players don't move.
Exactly. I think LeBron would be a good soccer player, but I think
imagine Shohei on like the soccer team. I don't know. We can do anything at this point.
Yeah, I think like stuff like that makes more sense. I just think we glorify certain athletes who, like, a golfer is not going to stand a chance on a soccer pitch.
Do you think if Mike Trout played soccer his entire life that he would even be near any of the athletes in Europe or anybody playing soccer over there?
No.
I don't know.
There's no way.
I don't know why. I thought he said like, what if Mike Tyson played soccer? And that was just like
Mike Tyson played soccer.
Mike Tyson would stand out like a sore thumb on a soccer field.
Like he just bites the ref.
I was gonna say
Would not
maybe he
be
gets
for the
like
flock
Cristiano
for sure.
Ronaldo's ear. That would be wild. I don't know. That's interesting. Makes you think. Guys, also soccer's over. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Soccer's
We'll try it
no-
again in 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, there's no more soccer. There's no more World Cup. The World Cup's over.
No, I
actually
got
can't-
FIFA on my PlayStation, so I'm good.
Ooh, that's good. I actually can't legally say that because I have a brand deal with Tubi, so I'm gonna redact that.
I mean, I also play Rocket League, so
Rocket League is sick.
Rocket
League's
dude,
fucking amazing.
a World Cup for Rocket League would be like a real life thing. Would be so sick. Like fuck soccer. Dude, can you imagine if it was like this cars hitting like this giant ass soccer ball? It'd be so much more lit. It'd be so sick.
Couldn't I argue the same thing about
would.
football though?
Which one, American or
American, yeah.
if cars were throwing footballs? I don't know what your argument is.
So I swear to God,
cars do throw footballs.
They do. I swear to God, I had the idea for Rocket League for football before Rocket League was even a thing. I like have it in my notebook written down somewhere. I had the idea it would be like offensive lineman would be like minivans, the quarterback would be like a Corolla, the running back would be a Ferrari, and you'd play like football with cars. It'd be like car crashes, and you'd have to like stop the car to tackle them.
Did you write this right before or after you wrote your Minnesota Vikings monologue?
It was around the same time. I came home and wrote often.
Was it a Facebook post before 2010?
This is in a journal. This is like a secret thing, so that's even worse.
Oh, okay. Johnny also made a great joke that cars do throw footballs, and I interrupted it, so I apologize. Tremendous joke, Johnny. Comedic timing was amazing, and I fucked
Both
up.
of them
you,
did.
Sir Yacht.
Yeah, that was on me. I
Eat
apologize.
shit.
All right, let's go into this week's Week 14 NFL picks presented by
No one.
literally nobody.
I bet we
Fucking
could get like
sponsor.
AutoZone or something if we really tried.
Get in the zone. AutoZone.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Ow!
What if we just we'll probably get Manscaped? I think we could probably get that.
For a great old rate you get online, go to the general and say some time.
Shaq is literally a brand ambassador for all of them. Okay, so first game, speaking of Shaq, Jets at the Bills.
There's no
Literally no correlation.
no correlation.
The Bills are favored by -9. Oh, we should also probably talk about how we did last week.
Yeah.
I forgot to chart it. So I have it. Johnny, how about you talk about your Bills pick while I do that? Or how about we just scrap this and I'll do this really quick?
Just pause for 10 seconds.
Yeah, this sounds way better. Okay, let me tally them up real quick.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
It's past all our bedtimes.
I was like, oh, I didn't do it.
This is the ADHD podcast right now.
Wait, was
Yeah.
last week the week that the Patriots and Bills played?
Yes, it feels
Correct.
like forever ago.
Okay. I know it does. Okay. The Patriots lost, correct?
Yes.
Correct. Which means the Bills won.
Okay. One sec.
The Patriots got
The
their
Jets and
water
Vikings.
carried.
Jets and Vikings, the Vikings won, correct?
Correct. Vikings won.
Okay.
Somehow.
Someday, somehow. And then the Commanders beat the Giants, correct?
Yeah,
They tied.
they tied, yeah.
You need to watch football, my guy.
I'm a scoreboard watcher. So I watch the Browns. That's about it. The Eagles beat the Titans, correct?
Yeah. Stomped
Yes,
them.
they did. I was about to say no. Like, just gaslight you.
Nice. 49ers won against the Dolphins, correct?
Hey, you remember that one. Good job.
Stomped him.
Thank you.
That's 2 in a row.
Chiefs lost to the Bengals.
Correct.
Dog walked.
Okay, Colts lost to the Cowboys.
Dog
Yeah, what a
walked.
fucking shock, man. That's an upset.
Okay, and then the Bucks beat the Saints.
Yep.
All right, I'm good.
All right.
All right, so let's talk about our Week 14 NFL picks, but first let's talk about how we did last week. So including the Bucks' miraculous win tonight, I finished at 3-5. I did absolutely awful. There was a stretch of the games that we talked about where I lost 5 games in a row. It was pretty bad.
Do we need to institute a like tampering rule or like a tanking rule for you? Because it feels like you're just tanking.
I did openly say I was tanking for next year's draft.
Yeah, you want Victor.
So, yeah, I mean, who would you say Jared's like the commissioner? Let's maybe go to Jared and see what his opinion is for next week. But honestly, like, I'm tanking.
You're the Detroit Pistons of this podcast.
I'm definitely or the Lions or any Detroit sports team for that.
Well,
matter.
I mean, Lions is not necessarily, like, I would say Texans right now. They are god-awful.
Got you,
Yeah.
Matt. You also went 3-5.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, you're like, do we need to insert a tanking rule? Also, you finished the same record as him.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Matt. Funny thing, Matt.
I'll see you at the lottery, brother.
You picked the Patriots. You picked the Titans. The Dolphins, the Chiefs. I mean, but I did most of those with you as well. So, and Johnny actually went 5-3, which for this week is pretty good. It's like really, really good.
Just keep winning 3 of my last 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny is dog walking us right now.
Still, dude, Johnny. I feel like I'm gonna have to not get as much color coordination because Johnny's wearing a red hat, brown shirt, black and yellow shorts, and is just boat racing the fuck out of us with picks.
I think you made fun of his fit last time.
Okay,
And we were wearing the same colors. We were wearing the same colors.
Okay, so I'm going to say this to the audience right now because I'm going to let you on a little secret. Here's how to be successful in life. Don't be a baker, bro.
Literally don't like dress in every single color that has ever been invented.
That too.
Yeah, bitches love the brown shirt and red hat.
Hey.
Women.
Yes.
To be fair, his dog's off the leash shirt hasn't got in yet.
This just I didn't know Johnny wasn't going to be in Ghana next week. Okay, so week 14 picks. Let's start off.
We are not talking about Thursday night.
I know I didn't
Fuck.
address. No.
I'm just saying we're not.
Yeah, Johnny didn't even write down the Thursday night game. Is that Rams Raiders? Is that what it is?
It is.
Yeah.
Maybe Baker starts that game. We got the Jets and the Bills. The Bills are favored by -9. I'm so tired of not picking very well. I would typically pick the Jets in an upset. And I'm just going to... I haven't learned. I'm still going to do that. Let's pick the Jets in an upset.
I knew you were going to do it. Bro, I really respect how committed you are to the tank, though.
This is blatant tanking.
Excuse me. I'm not tanking.
We need to like Adam Silver to like investigate this.
I'm not tanking.
Yeah, you're going to hell.
What?
Hell.
No. All right. Johnny, who's your pick?
Going to hell.
I knew you were going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do a smart thing and pick the Bills, although that will probably backfire on me because the Jets did win the last game with Zach Wilson, too. Like, I don't know how the fuck that happens, but, yeah, like, it doesn't, like, I don't know. I just don't really have confidence in Mike White. I mean, I guess
I do.
I mean, his Linsanity run was and also wasn't over last week. Like, he's playing a Vikings defense. Vikings defense is not really that good, are they? I don't think so.
No,
What?
I don't either.
Do you ask yourself a question?
Bless you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm picking the Bills.
I'd agree. I'm taking the Bills. I'm still not entirely sold that they're over this slump that they're in.
You pot.
But I think they're better than the Jets.
I agree. Johnny's audio also delayed so hard there.
They got it.
All right, I'm honest. Fuck. I'm picking the Bills. We're all going down. We're going down together. Okay, I lied about the Jets. Sorry for clout. It was okay.
God damn it, man.
I mean, we've seen a lot.
Wait! You lied about the Jets? Aaron Rodgers.
We've seen. I was just gonna say we've seen a lot of people lie about Jets for clout, like the U.S. government. It's an Aaron Rodgers joke. Okay.
Joke.
Anyways, Browns.
Kidding,
Browns at the Bengals. Johnny wrote nasty man versus Burrow. The Bengals are favored by -6. Guys, we're not even going to... I didn't want to talk about this that much. Upset of the week. Upset of the week. Joe Burrow has never beaten the Browns. He has never beaten them. This is a ridiculous spread. I'm telling you, if you want to print fucking money. First off, listen to the guy that always comes in last place who has never won. I don't give a shit, but the thing I always get right. Jaguars beat the Colts at home, and the Browns beat the Bengals. Those are 2 locks. Also, the Eagles never beat the Jets. Give me the Browns against the Bengals. This is upset of the week. It's easy. It's free money. Printing. It's like inflation. I got it.
I do agree with Joey on picking an upset of the week, which is why I'm picking the Bengals to win this game.
What the fuck? Is that the upset because everybody thinks the Browns will win?
Well, I mean, like, it's an upset because, like, Joe Burrow has literally never beaten the Browns. Like, he's 0-4 against them. It's just like they're his kryptonite. They're like they keep fucking winning. Like, no one knows why. Also, Deshaun Watson was absolutely terrible last week. The Browns basically got by because of special teams and defensive touchdowns, which I don't know if the Bengals are as bad as the Texans. I don't know if you guys have heard. Having said that, I will pick the Bengals to win.
Shoot, I'm actually torn because I agree. The Browns they beat the Bengals. Fuck it. I'm going with the Browns too.
I love it. I love it. That's great. Is it your upset of the week?
Yeah, I better be. I would hope so.
All right, we all picked this as our upset of the week. Johnny, I'm not sure you understand what an upset is, but that's okay. It's fine.
Well, congrats, Matt, for coming in second place again.
Oh
we'll see.
God. We're getting this one right. Johnny, I think this is the one week we get you. I don't think I will, but I hope Matt does.
No, I think we'll get you. Well, not me, but
No.
I mean, you did beat me in fantasy this week. I was very upset about that.
Okay, so the Vikings at the Lions. The Vikings are actually only favored by 1. Vegas likes the Lions a lot, and I'm very intrigued by this. This game appears to be in Detroit, per source, aka Google. The Lions are kind of one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. I don't know. Betting on the Lions is hard, but this seems weird. I'm gonna pick the Vikings. I'm gonna pick the Vikings to win this game, and I'm not confident about it. As I'm not confident about any of my picks, I have a feeling this game is not going to be on primetime, so I feel like that bodes well for Kirk Cousins. I think it is going to be the close. The more I think about the spread, the more I like it. I think the Vikings win by maybe a field goal. I'm gonna pick the Vikings. Can you talk? Holy shit!
I'm going to pick the Lions to win this one. This is the upset of the week. Maybe not much of an upset of the week, but like also Jared Goff is.
You picked the Bengals as your upset.
It was a joke upset.
I wrote it down.
Jesus, man.
All right, so this is your upset of the week of the week
of the week of the week of the week of the week of the week. Upset of the week.
Wild.
And it's because Jared Goff is an absolute fiend at Ford Field. Like elsewhere, he's Jared Goff. You know he sucks, but like at Ford Field, he's dominant. The Lions are dominant, and also Jameson Williams is back in the lineup. Well, he's debuting in the lineup, although like he did last week. But
do we know how Kirk Cousins is at Ford Field? I'd be interested in that one. Or in the division, I'm not really sure. Matt, who do you have?
I also got the Lions in this one. They play the Vikings.
Wow.
They play the Vikings tough. They got them last year. They were close earlier this year. I don't know that like Dan Campbell's either got their number or they just like compete with the Vikings really well. And I like the streak they're on right now, and I like the fact that this game's in Detroit. So I'm all Lions.
All right, we got Eagles and Giants. Eagles are favored by -6.5. I like this one a lot. This is going to be my lock of the week. I'm really not that sold on the Giants anymore. I never really was. I honestly don't think anybody ever really was. The Eagles have proven that they are a for-real team. They're currently 11-1. The Giants just tied to the Commanders, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ride with the Eagles. I like them to win this one. I picked against them the past few weeks, and it has not worked out for me very, very well. It's actually done the opposite. So I'm going to ride with the Eagles this week, which probably means they're going to lose. So you guys probably should pick the Giants.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pick the Eagles as well. I misjudged them last week. I thought the Titans' defense was going to gash them. I thought that Derrick Henry was going to be all over the Eagles' defense. But,
we all did, to be fair. We all did.
Well, especially me, because I was really confident about that. But the run defense was amazing. Derrick Henry practically did not do anything at all. Jalen Hurts, maybe the runner-up for MVP at this point. He's been playing sensational football. AJ Brown, potentially a top 5 receiver right now.
Who's your MVP? Who's the number one?
I'd say Mahomes.
I would agree with you.
Yeah, I don't think there's an argument really.
No, which is good because if it was the NBA, it would be given to Jalen Hurts. Because they don't like when the same person is MVP.
But yeah, I think the Giants have kind of been figured out as paper tigers at this point. So give me the Eagles to win this one.
Yeah, the Eagles are just good. I think I haven't really bought into them until that Titans win was pretty convincing. Their offense is really good. They're just a well-rounded team, and the Giants are as fraudulent as you could possibly be. So give me the Eagles in a landslide. I like them by way more than 6.5.
Lock of the week for me, too.
Yep, same. I'm just riding Johnny's wake right now. Wait, I just need him to slip up on one game.
Yeah,
it's a weird strategy. Joey's going to be in first now.
I don't think the Eagles are going to make a formidable playoff push, honestly. I think they're too inexperienced. They did make the playoffs last year, right?
Yep, lost to the Bucs.
Yeah, they did. The Eagles are absolutely for real. They just proved they're such a good team. First round exit. Okay,
so the Bucs at 49ers. Johnny wrote that the Buccaneers were in first place before they even won the game tonight. So obviously, that's crazy that they're in first place. Because if they would have lost, they'd still be in first place. This game really didn't have an effect on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The 49ers are favored by 3.5, which is crazy because we don't even know who their quarterback is going to be. I mean, we're assuming it's going to be Brock Purdy, but if they pick up Baker, that's crazy.
Bro.
No, it's a real thing. Fuck you. No, fuck you.
No,
it's a real thing.
You're just a Baker, bro.
No, we didn't know. Literally, jokes aside, we have no idea who's going to be the 49ers quarterback. It could be Baker. It could be. That's not even a Baker bro thing. Matt, defend me here. That's not even a Baker bro thing.
Matt, you know what's right.
He's come up a lot this episode.
Oh my god. You guys, this is mutiny. This is mutiny. I'm walking the plank.
I will say it will be the first time someone involved with Baker Mayfield is coming up.
Well, we're never going to interview him. Here's the thing. If Brock Purdy is the quarterback, the 49ers win. If Baker Mayfield is the quarterback, the 49ers win. If a nun from the Montessori of blinded deaf nuns is quarterback, the 49ers win. Like I've said synonymously on this podcast, I truly believe that if you plug almost anybody into this 49ers system, they're going to do well. And I like the Buccaneers a lot. I don't it doesn't matter if they win or lose this weekend. It does not matter. So give me the 49ers this one.
Matt, I just wanted to say congratulations to you getting first place because I'm picking the Bucs to win this one.
Love it.
I am completely picking it. I don't know. Kyle Shanahan is facing Tom Brady again. I don't know. I got a sneaking suspicion.
Joey, I'd like to congratulate you on first place because I'm taking the Bucs in this one.
He's completely following me.
Dude, I have zero confidence in my picks. You guys are picked against me. I'm going last place. I'm getting last place for sure. This is an absolute
Matt, you fucking fraud. You fraud.
No.
I have reasons.
That is fair.
So,
Have you picked all the same games as me?
not the Browns and Bengals. That's where I'm going to get you. So, my reasoning.
All right, really quick. We have to go over.
Oh, yeah, shit. So, I think Tom Brady is over Tampa Bay. I think him and Kyle Shanahan are going to have some sort of moment at half field where they like do the whispering thing where they whisper in their shirts. And then I think he goes to Tampa. He goes to San Francisco next year. They trade Trey Lance. That'll be a whole thing. So, that's my reasoning.
Wow.
I would love to see a Trey Lance.
I like
Panthers
that.
legend.
Yes, I would too. All right, new Zoom.
All right.
Sorry, I gotta. So we'll do like one more pick.
But no, we're talking about Patriots Cardinals as well. Okay, no, we're not actually.
No, Dolphins Chargers.
I know, but you said one more, and I was going to talk about Patriots Cardinals, but probably good call not to.
Wait, no, I like that. Like the updated one didn't even include them.
I know. That's why I said we're not going to talk about them.
Yeah, Dolphin Chargers is the last one. That's why I said one more.
I know. And then I said there's two more, and I was like, oh wait, no,
Okay,
I'm not going to
okay.
talk about them.
This is a wild episode.
This is what episode? Wild episode.
Matt, I need to stop interrupting you. I'm sorry.
No, you're totally fine.
No, I'm not.
Okay, are we good?
We are now.
Right.
Now we are good.
You're wonderful.
Okay, last game. Dolphins at the Chargers. Sunday Night Football. Obviously, Tua versus Herbert. The Chargers passed on. The Chargers had the first pick, or the
Dolphins passed on her.
Who? Before we talk about this pick, Dolphins are -3. Before we talk about that, who won that pick? Do we think the Dolphins made the right pick? Do we think they should have got Herbert? Or do we think they both made the right picks for their teams?
Honestly, I think it's both at this point because like Tua eventually developed into like a really, really good starter. Like last week, like the 49ers just have like probably the best defense in the league, and Dolphins do not have a good offensive line, so it was like really tough for Tua to do anything by there. But he's developed into the guy that can really throw over the middle of the field, like anticipate very well, and he's obviously formed a terrific connection with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, I think Herbert's still a better quarterback, but as of
Yes.
right now, both are succeeding. We just love to see that.
We do love to see that. I think the one glaring weakness in Justin Herbert's game and his development actually is that he wasn't able to develop Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. I think that is a glaring weakness on his part. And Tua was able to develop that, so that was nice.
Also hasn't thrown any touchdowns for the Dolphins. Well, Tua has.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick the Dolphins in this one. It is gonna be a home game for the Dolphins. This is gonna be in Los Angeles. I like the Dolphins mostly just because I don't like the Chargers. That's it.
Yeah, so you can also have Matt with the Chargers since he's picking like the same games as me except for the Browns Bengals because.
Wait, so you're picking the Chargers?
No. Sorry.
What?
Sorry. Dolphins.
Oh.
So, I like the Dolphins in this spot personally. I really think that they're. I think they just.
Bro,
there's a well-rounded team.
I was worried.
This is going to be your strategy for the rest of the season.
Matt, you can't keep copying Johnny, otherwise you're.
Going to hell.
Hey, I'm just, like I said, I'm just banking on that Browns Bengals pick to hit.
Bro.
So, but yeah, give me the Dolphins. I'm so out on the
All you need
Chargers.
is one.
Bro,
All you need is one.
it would be so funny because if you lose that Browns Bengals game, you will lose to me.
Exactly.
Wait, is that the only one you got? That's the only one.
My
That's
eggs
the
are
only
in
one
one
you guys have
basket.
difference.
Yep.
My eggs are in the
Only one. Wow.
my eggs
so
are in the
fun.
bad man's basket.
Oh my god.
Interesting. I'm excited.
But then like if they win, then I'm fucked.
Exactly.
So you're either coming in first or third place, was what it sounds like.
First or second, because we all know you're finishing third.
All right. God, I know you've been telling me to go hell all podcast, but could you please help me out and help me beat Johnny? Handsome quarterback draft. I've elected to go first. So I think this is the consensus number one pick. There's no doubt about this one. This is like the generational 5-star recruit talent. Give me Jimmy Garoppolo. Give me Garoppolo. Easiest number one pick of all time. I consulted a couple of my lady friends. Johnny just threw things. I consulted a couple of my lady friends, And it's like LeBron coming out of the 2003 NBA draft. I mean, that is the type of generational talent we are talking about here. So I have Garoppolo number 1. Matt, we're going to do the honors with you and have you number 2 because Johnny threw some stuff, and we're going to demote his pick. So you're third now.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go with the new blood on this scene. Give me Jalen Hurts.
Oh,
dude, that
Award-winning
was
smile, beautiful haircut. I think he's got the best haircut in the league.
damn it.
That was my second pick. Second pick.
It might.
Garoppolo.
Some people might say it's a reach, but I'm gonna go for it.
No, it's not. The females I talked to, a lot of them said Jalen Hurts was number 1. I just knew that if I didn't take Garoppolo, somebody would have, and I was hoping that Jalen Hurts, as sneaky as he is in this spot, would have been able to follow me in the second round. So that, honestly, dude, in terms of value, that is an awesome pick.
That is a sleeper. I mean, but it's like number 2, so I don't know how much of a sleeper it could be. Okay, so for mine, I'm going to go with my third best prospect, which is going to be Marcus Mariota. I'm going to go with Marcus Mariota. I'm going to pull a John Gruden, Mike Mayock, and just choose someone that wasn't even projected to be inside like the top 10 or top 15.
I mean, yeah, what you have in terms of value, dude, like he's handsome, but you could have gotten him in the 3rd round. You could have gotten him undrafted. I just think there's more talent at the top of the board.
I don't know. He's Hawaiian.
He fits in with the culture Johnny's building.
Yeah.
This is his first pick. There's no culture.
He's building it from the ground up.
Bro.
Okay. You leave me in a tough position, though, because there are multiple people on my board that I would like to pick here. And I'm going to try to build a culture here. I'm going to pick a little bit of new blood as well. Somebody that's super cool. Somebody, dare I say, smokes cigars indoors. I'm going to take Joe Shiesty, Joe Burrow.
Really?
My second pick. Oh, yeah.
I don't see
Again,
the appeal.
Again, this is me talking to my scouts. This is me talking to my scouts who happen to be females and whose opinions honestly matter on this. I mean, as 3 straight white guys, I don't think we can really do this ourselves. It's like the CEO from Disney trying to make a cool stuff. You hire somebody and you get their opinion. And I consulted them. This is my team. Matt, this is not your team. So if anything, I did you a favor because your guys don't on the board properly. But I'm picking Joe Shiesty with my second pick.
I mean, cool. I personally feel like you're saying that because he looks like you.
I personally think Matt's saying that because he looks like Zach Wilson, and I don't know, fucking Baker Mayfield looks like you. What's up?
Dude, have I been a Baker bro all this time?
You've been Baker this whole time.
Reflection.
Fuck.
All right, who do you got, Matt?
All right.
Let's see what you got.
I'm going to go with someone who on the field is not getting the job done, but in the mirror, he does it for me every single time. Give me Russell Wilson.
I feel like his corny status drops him down. He has zero personality.
Well, I'm hoping once I get him in the building, I can mold him into the look that I want. I want him wearing those low-cut V-necks, like the button-ups.
Jesus.
I'm looking at some images of him right now when he used to dress like a GQ model. We're going to get that Russell back. We're going to go back to the basics. We're going to redo the fundamentals. He's a project for sure, but I think we can turn him into something special.
I just don't think you draft project with your second overall pick.
You do when he has that type of potential.
Okay.
Exactly.
I mean, with those 12, I'm just saying, with 12 bathrooms, you could definitely get the right look in the mirror. You're looking at the mirror, and you're trying to get dressed. You have 12 different bathrooms to get dressed in. You could literally have a hair dryer bathroom. You could have a hair straightener bathroom. You could have a shower. Like the potential, I do see the potential there.
If he's good enough for Sierra, he's good enough for me.
I mean,
also fair. You're
audio was quite delayed. Okay, so for this, I like if I didn't win you over at my first pick, I'm definitely gonna win you over at my second one, because I don't need just a good player or a great player. I'm gonna need an elite player, which is why my second overall pick is going to be Joe Dragon Flacco. Joe Flacco, elite Dragon Flacco.
What worst pick? Dude, you're having a generationally terrible draft.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is last place speaking?
He's about as elite as he is as a quarterback. Matt, did you have him on your board at all?
I had to Google. I forgot what he looked like. I had to Google him.
Johnny, that is an awful pick.
Have you seen
He's
Joe
not-
Flacco with a beard?
I was just gonna say I just saw that, and that does change my opinion. He's on my board now, but I was
Undrafted,
Wow.
undrafted. You
Yacht.
cannot. No.
Yeah,
no.
you are undrafted.
No, you cannot. There's no way you just picked him. There's so much more talent on the board.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you do not know ball.
in
I
this
do know
case
ball.
handsome men.
I do know ball. All right, so with my third pick, I think a lot of people think I'm going to go Tom Brady here, and in previous years I probably would. However, I don't know. I feel like I want to get some new blood in, and I think Tom Brady is the safe pick. But again, if we're talking about potential, we're going to talk about somebody in their second year that is very handsome and probably can develop into even more of a handsome guy. Give me the guy, and then, again, talking to my scouts. This is what they thought I should pick. So give me none other than Justin Fields with my third pick. And again, like I think it's a great value pick. I think he's he's 3-10 and he's looking good. Imagine what he looks like when the Bears are 7-9 and 7-10 and make the playoffs. I don't think they're going to be better than that for a while, but that's my pick. Are you gonna pick Tom Brady, Matt, or which?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile. Give me Tom Brady. That just
I'm never
cements a
gonna be-
great team.
Hey yo.
I got Fields, the young blood. I got Russ, the project, and I got Tom, the
Wait, did
silver
you draft
fox.
Fields?
No, I have who did I say was my
Hurts.
first pick? Yeah, Hurts.
Hurts.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
I was very confused. I was very worried I drafted Justin Fields as well, and then
Pulled the Vikings now.
we did like an Eli Manning type thing, and I was like, nope, he's on my team now. Actually. Yeah.
So I'm feeling
That is
confident
fair.
with my team. I got a little bit of
Oh.
I got something for everyone.
Okay. I like your team. I like your team way more than Johnny's. I'm interested to see where Johnny goes with his third pick because Joe Flacco at 2 is wild. That is a wild pick.
I'm about to completely fuck your mind up.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just you can't even pick, dude. This is ridiculous.
Andy Dalton.
Okay, so Johnny is banned from participating in the podcast from now on. Johnny's been censored,
I'm
suspended,
kidding.
blocked. No.
That's not my real.
No, do you think, dude, when they submit the slip and Roger Goodell announces it,
Hey,
do you
yo,
think the GM
slip.
Do you think the GM just goes, I was kidding, oops,
He's
bro,
not-
sorry.
he's not a bad pick.
got he's got a red rifle.
Red Rocket, you mean?
Exactly.
Why? All right, who is your actual pick? Not that it counts, but if it would have counted, who would it have been?
Probably would have been Aaron Rodgers, but like cleanly shaved.
That's another bad pick.
Cleanly shaved. Or like with a better beard.
Off drugs.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers sober.
We said before the pod, we said current players.
I mean,
off the drugs, Aaron Rodgers is not a current player.
Hang on. You said current players. Aaron Rodgers is a current player. You did not say.
Yes, but
you did not say like if their hairstyle is current at all. Technically. So
stupid, dude. You literally could have picked
sober Aaron Rodgers.
You could have picked Tua, dude. And I think you messed up.
I don't think Andy Dalton's a bad pick. I've just been staring at pictures of him for the last 2 minutes while you guys have been
He's
arguing.
not bad, but
he also looks good with a beard.
But 9 overall, when you have Tua, when you have Trey Lance, when you have a lot of people think Josh Allen too. He's like, you know,
no. He looks like a child.
Yeah,
No
100%.
thanks.
You know what? I saw a lot of lists, dude. A lot of people think Jameis Winston's handsome, and I think maybe it's because he has like that goofy personality.
Yeah, they're definitely not Uber drivers.
What? Is that a joke? Oh no.
Yeah, my favorite part about jokes is explaining them.
Okay, so this has been the
I
Sir
love-
Yacht Show. This actually might be the last episode of the Sir Yacht Show. We're still gonna be a podcast, but we're gonna change the name more likely, mostly because I don't want it to just be a thing that's representative of me, but everybody on the podcast. I think this is I think everybody here does a great job, equally, and minus Johnny. Johnny needs to pull more weight, but I truly believe. Just kidding. Johnny does a great job. We all do. I think we all do a great job, and we're super excited for the vision of this pod for 2023. And I think going in with the new name is going to be really great for the show. So
And just because
you wanna vote on
we're
it?
just getting a lot edgier and we don't want to sink your ship.
Yeah, I don't want to get canceled. That's actually the reason. But if you want to vote on the name, it's on Twitter and Instagram right now. And you can always DM any of us as well. So, guys, any last thoughts before we hop off this boat for the last time? Our new name. What do we think our new name's going to be?
I don't know, but it's got to be something that relates to Aaron Rodgers and 9/11 conspiracy theories.
Okay, so it's not going to be that.
I'm excited to either win the picks this week or end up in third. So we'll see what happens. I'll be watching. I'll be watching Johnny.
End up in third.
Okay,
I'll be
you
watching
rats.
Johnny.
There's no way.
Snake.
Browns versus Bengals is a big game.
If I had an inclination of what our pod was going to be next week, I think it's either going to be boats and throws or boats and bros. Some people said that. Or
That's a good one.
hard knots, but the knots, the measurement for the boat. A lot of people said that one too. A lot of people like the Splishy Splashy Sports Show as well.
We got some
I don't know about
options.
that one. We got options, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's it for this episode and the last episode maybe of the Sir Yacht Show. Yeah, I'm not gonna get canceled after this one, so it's pretty exciting. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.